Welcome to Snacks Weekly on Data Science. This podcast is all about making data science and machine learning knowledge accessible and less intimidating. Today, we are going to talk about building an experimentation culture at scale. This topic is based on a tech blog titled ODA's Online Experimentation Journey, Lessons Learned and Best Practice, written by the data science team at ODA. You can find the blog link in this episode's description. Throughout this episode, we will dissect this topic from both the business and data science angles. Now, let's dive in. On the business side, let's first look at the problem to be solved. ODA is a Norwegian online grocery retailer that delivers directly to customers' homes. Its business model focuses on offering a wide selection of groceries through an app and website. It delivers orders quickly and reliably. Over the past 5 years, ODA has expanded rapidly, growing beyond Norway into markets like Finland and Germany. As the company scaled, it became even more important to make well-informed product and operational decisions, both to improve the customer experience and to run the business effectively. In a fast-moving business like ODA's, experimentation plays a crucial role. A/B testing helps the team decide what changes actually improve the customer experience. Whether that is about tweaking the app's search functionality, adjusting delivery time windows, or offering personalized promotions. Without A/B testing, it would be difficult to know which new ideas are actually making a positive impact. For a company growing at their speed, making the wrong decision based on assumptions could be very costly. Now that we've understood the business problem, let's dive into the team's experimentation journey. The company's approach to experimentation evolved through 3 major phases. In the early days, experiments were run manually by engineers. If someone wanted to test a new delivery slot design, they had to build custom logic into the codebase, manually randomize users, and calculate results by hand. This process was slow, error-prone, and it limited to only a few people who had the right skills to run experimentation. As the company grew, they built a centralized experimentation platform. This platform standardizes how users were assigned into experiment groups. It automatically tracks metrics and generates reports. This made running the experiments faster and more reliable, and it allowed more experiments to happen across the company. Next is the mature phase. The company focused on democratizing experimentation. They aimed to make it so that product managers, designers, and analysts could set up and interpret experiments without needing deep engineering support. Think of it like giving teams self-service tools so that they can validate ideas quickly without having to wait in line for specialized help. Along this journey, the team learned 5 key lessons that helped them to set up for success. Let's go through each of these lessons learned. First, definitions matters. The team learned that it is crucial to define what success means at the organization level when it comes to the experimentation. In the early stages, it's very tempting to simply count the number of experiments run as a success. And many organizations start that way. It is easy to agree that more experiments are better, and counting them is relatively straightforward. However, the team realized that focusing only on the numbers of experiments could miss the bigger picture. Instead, they emphasized on setting meaningful goals for experimentation, such as encouraging impactful experiments that led to better decisions and learning, not just boosting the volume of the tests. By carefully defining what they want experiments to achieve, They kept teams focused on quality and strategic value, rather than just hitting a specific number. The second lesson is about the org structure setting. A hybrid organizational structure maximizes their success. The team found out that when it's about owning experimentation, neither a fully centralized team nor a fully decentralized one worked the best. Instead, the company adopted a hybrid model. They maintained a central experimentation team responsible for building the platform, setting best practices, and coaching teams, while empowering individual product teams to run their own experiments. This balanced approach allowed for both consistency and flexibility. For example, a product team experimenting with checkout flow changes didn't have to wait on the central team, but still can follow the shared best practices. The third lesson is about investing in capabilities to encourage teams to test every change. The team wanted testing to become a natural reflex, not something reserved only for big projects. That means making it as easy as possible to run a test. The platform team automated experimentation setup, simplified those state tracking, and built intuitive dashboards. With these capabilities, even small tweaks, like changing a color of a Buy Now button, could be tested quickly without weeks of setup time. The goal here was to remove friction, so that testing became the default behavior, not the exception. The fourth lesson is to introduce guardrail metrics to assess the test result. Guardrail metrics are crucial secondary measures, and it helps to ensure experiments don't cause unintended harm. For example, if one team tested a new promotion to increase orders, they wouldn't just track the order volume. It is also important to track and monitor other operational metrics, like delivery success rate or order accuracy, so that it can catch those negative side effects early. Guardrail metrics here act like safety nets, and it makes sure that wins in one area don't cause problem in another. The fifth lesson is about introducing risk profiles for tests. Not all experimentations carry the same risk. A low-risk test, such as those changing banner images, might need only light oversight. But a high-risk test, such as altering the payment flows, could severely impact revenue or customer trust. The company created a risk profiling system to classify experiments and adjust the level of rigor accordingly. High-risk experiments required more detailed pre-checks, a closer monitoring, and stakeholder reviews before the launch. Through these 5 lessons, the company built a more mature and thoughtful experimentation culture, where the testing is fast, reliable, and also aligned with the company's broader goals. Now that we've discussed both the business problem and the technical solution, let's wrap it up. In this episode, we explored how Oda scaled its A/B testing practices alongside its business growth. It focuses not only on building a technical platform, but also on creating a culture that can support the high quality and reliable experimentation. If you like the content of this episode, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a 5-star review and leave a comment. Your feedback is very appreciated, and I'll see you next week.